Alright. Well, I could explore, but... Have you seen my daddy? Nope. No clue where your daddy is, kid. What's in here? Ooh. Afternoon there. Barry Burns, owner of this here Jubilee Trailer Park and proud resident too. Haven't seen you around before. You looking to hunker down in Old Salt City for a bit? You must have one heck of a quiet camper. Didn't even hear you pull in. No actually. I'm visiting an old friend named Mark. Well, shit on a pickle. You gotta be Ash, right? Guess I lost the bet and pull on when you'd arrive. That's 50 smackers and a 6-pack to boot. You guys are betting on me? Well, after Mark wouldn't shut up about you coming to visit, we figured we'd at least have some fun about it. We thought it would be funny, seeing as how Mark hates gambling and all. Didn't even faze him, though. He's had a shit-eating grin ever since you called. Go figure. Go figure? It's not every day we get a world-famous author walking through Salt City. Hell, you're the talk of the town as it stands. I'm surprised you haven't had to sign any autographs yet. I'd ask for one, but I don't even have a copy of your book, I'm afraid. Not much of a reader myself, but I do like crossword puzzles. You ever write one of them crossword puzzle books before? Me and my wife are always looking for new ones, seeing as how fast you can finish them if you take a while on the John. No, sorry. I don't sweat it. If you haven't found Mark's place yet, it's the big yellow one up by the dumpsters. Anything else I can help you with? Nope, I'm good. Oops, I got a new message on the computer over here. Excuse me a minute, that could be a reservation. Right. Really not much to do, if I remember. How is my... Okay, I don't know where to go fishing here, or if you can even go fishing here. But, anyway. Can't go that way. I guess I can go to the church and talk to him. I think that's one of the ways to progress. Boxing club? Nah. What the heck? Buzz off, it's too late for dealing today. I've got a date coming here soon, so come see me in the morning and then I'll get you square. Oh. Looks like this place went out of business. Yeah, I'm totally gonna get rat pissed. That sounds pretty fucking great, actually. No, wait. Wait. Where's the church? I'm gonna assume it's over here somewhere. That's a mechanic's stand. This is a way across. This is a convenience store. Freedom convenience store. There's a Krusty Kreme down there. There's a Salty Pond. There's a Bacon Barn. So pretty much standard locations, just in a new area. I mean, it's the same old, same old. Oh, there was a bus station. I guess I need to find the church. Did I already try going this way? Yeah, I did. Oh, well, not far enough then, because there's a church. Okay. Aw. Bear, the most loyal friend a person could ever have. Rest in peace, old boy. It's really cute. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to go into the church. This is the church Mark said he was helping at today. Maybe I should go inside and see what's happening. Oh, looks like some sort of service is starting. I should at least sit down. Don't want to be rude. Oh no, the game developers are here again. Thank you for coming out on such short notice, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you each and every one for joining us on this unusual sunny afternoon. I know many of you'd rather be out having fun or spending time with your families, but I have a very special sermon for y'all today. You see, recently I've been very blessed indeed, and I want to share it with you. Those of you who know me well know that a long time ago, before my life with God, I was indeed a man full of sin. Drugs and alcohol consumed my life. Living for pleasure alone, I was a shell of a person. With an ill temper and a lack of care for myself and the world around me, I was hell-bound for certain. I was so shrouded in darkness, so helplessly submerged in my own wretched life, that I was blinded by darkness. In that darkness I couldn't see a future. In that darkness I couldn't see a hope. Worst of all, though, was that in that darkness I could not see the one true glimmer of light that existed in my life. I was so blinded by that darkness that the one true glimmer of light that had existed had vanished from my sight. Since then I have spent so many years learning of faith and praying for its return. At times I felt foolish for hoping it would come back to me, hoping I could see that light once more. As my doubt would grow, I would feel so hopeless and scared and alone. I began to believe that the light would never return, extinguished forever in the ignorance of my youth. But this light, it is not a candle. It may dim, but it can never die. Through that darkness, the light has followed me here today. Through an unimaginable hardship and suffering, it has walked through every one of my missteps. That road has not been easy, but the goodness of life will always catch up to you if you let it. For those of you who don't believe me right now, who are still amidst that shadow of darkness, I hope you understand what I'm saying. Whatever demons you are facing, you can rid yourself of them, I know this. Just never turn your back on the light in your life. Welcome it into your home with open arms, no matter what sacrifice it asks of you. Be willing to make amends, to purge yourself of your past, and accept that only through serving the light can we live in its glow. You are here today, so you are on the right path already. Just stay on it as long as you can. Now, if you'll get your Bible out and recite with me today, I'd like to read from the book of Isaiah 42:16. Looks like someone left the Bible here. What the heck? Reading along couldn't hurt. Ah, today's passage is already bookmarked. Oh, Mark. Ah, there's the page. Ahem. Nice and loud, if you will. And I have caused the blind to go in a way they have not known, and paths they have not known. I cause them to tread. I make a dark place before them become light, and unleveled places become a plain. These are the things I have done to them, and I have not forsaken them. My prayer for today is that you may find meaning in that. Thank you for coming, and may the Lord be with you. I'll be here for the next few hours if you need anything. Don't forget, Jerome's coming round with the collection plate, so if you're feeling generous, please give. I guess I should go and let him know I came. Well, okay, he's right here. So you're a priest, huh? Pastor, actually. Most priests are the sort of hoity-toity, sin-fearing bureaucrats that make most churches real dull to visit. Plus, I doubt they'd invite me in, given my record and everything, but just about anyone can be a pastor, they believe. Think of it like a more fancy version of being the nutjob who stands on a soapbox ranting all day. Did you manage to catch the whole thing? I was hoping you'd come, but I didn't see you come in. What'd you think of it? Yeah, I got here just before it all started. It was pretty long, I've got to say. Heh, no worries, I understand. It's just hard expressing all the jumble in my head with few words, you know? Heck, being a writer yourself, you gotta understand that, I guess. Then again, it's easy to put down more words when you're passionate, ain't it? Yeah, I guess so. Say, when was the last time you did a proper confession? I know you've come a long way, and there's bound to be at least a few things weighing on your mind. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I ever have, actually. Well, then it's time you relieve yourself of all the burdens you bear. The first time's always the best, too. Makes you feel like a whole new person. I sense you've got a lot weighing on your mind. Unless we confess our sins, they will haunt us and tear our body and spirit apart. I don't know how much of this you believe, but it's powerfully important to me. It was the first step in saving myself. It's really that important to you, huh? Only 'cause I know it works. Having an opportunity to talk openly and honestly with God before we face judgment, it gives you a chance to atone for all you've done. Maybe it won't mean much here, but in the great beyond your efforts to remedy the wrongs you've done are everything. That's why I've invited you into my home. That's why I'll do anything to help you reach San Verdano. I'm no dummy. I know why it's important to you, and it's not my place to question anything. All I know is that I have confessed my wrongs to the world, and you are my second chance. There is nothing too great to ask of me, Ash, but I need to know you walk with God as well. You want me to confess my sins to you? Not to me, to God. Just step in the booth and talk. The voice of the Lord will answer. If it means that much to you, I guess it couldn't hurt. Thank you, Ash. The booth's through the door on the right. Good luck. Good luck, yeah, I'm gonna need it. Oh, what harm could it do? Might as well if it'll make Mark happy, I guess. This seems very counterproductive to what she's about, though. Oh well. Alright, how do I do this? This is ridiculous. I feel silly. It's only silly if you think it is, my child. There is no one who could see you. You are alone. The judgment you feel is not from another. It is from yourself. That's not true. I've got no judgment for myself. I'm awesome. That may be true, but there is nothing you want to confess. I had a friend, a troubled drug addict. Damn it. I enabled him. I sold him the poison that put him in the hospital. A man in the grips of the devil can only do so much to ward himself against the darkness. That's when friends and family are needed to step in and close the gap, protecting them. It may be hard to do so, but unless you are willing to sacrifice for your friend, that love is hollow. Do you have anything more to say, my child? I replaced this guy at an ad agency. He was a really troubled man. His name was Jack. I was so wrapped up in my job that I didn't make room for compassion. I sold him out to secure my position rather than finding him help. It's easy to turn a blind eye to those bent on self-destruction, but they need aid the most. This is even harder when we have something to gain from their suffering. When we don't choose compassion... when we don't choose compassion and patience, this is when darkness wins. Have you anything else to say? I had a best friend. We dreamed of making it big together one day. We worked hard together, relied on each other, and needed one another. Eventually an opportunity came, but for me alone, and I took it for myself. I abandoned her in my pursuit. Life divides us. It's inescapable sometimes. Ideal situations are rare, and sacrificing ourselves in pursuit of them is foolish. The guilt you feel is born out of a love for your friend. If this is the whole truth, you have nothing to feel shameful. Thanks, I guess. Don't thank me. You're the one who brought these truths to light. Bearing your soul is not an easy task, but a greater hardship awaits you. If you truly wish to cleanse yourself of your wrongdoings, then you must give up that which matters most to you. Search your heart and you will see that which has caused you such pain. All you need to do from there is let it go. Alright, goodbye. Uh-huh. Excuse me, did you want to donate any money to the collection plate? We're trying to raise enough funds to keep our child welfare program going. The program helps a bunch of the underprivileged kids in my school afford books, food, clothes, and stuff. Right now we're trying to raise another 100 so we can keep it running. Did you want to help out at all? You want donations? Sorry, no thanks. Money's pretty tight right now and I need it. Oh, that's okay, I guess. I mean, if you really need it and everything. Then again, it's only money, right? Hey, I'll be here every day, so if you change your mind, you can come back. Keep it in mind, would you? Sure thing, kid. So this part of the game is literally preachy. And, I don't really care for it all that much. I also don't like how I was forced into doing the confession thing, because with my character, I really don't feel like she would confess to anything. Like, she would not care at all. But, you know, I guess in order to keep with the gameplay, it kind of wants you to do that. You probably should eat, I guess. I don't know if you can fish here. I'm glad I stockpiled fish, though. Mark's couch is as good as it gets, I guess. And yes, you should right. And I'm assuming he's in bed, even though it just looks like he's, like, standing in front of it. Come on, you're almost done. Just a little bit more and then it's over. No sense quitting now. Shit, that was my last one, too. Sam should have another one over on her desk. Markers, highlighters, and a stapler. Where are your pencils, Sam? Huh? What's this? Looks like Sam's got the latest issue of Sheeple magazine. Huh. Looks like they got a quiz that'll tell you if you're a good person. Yeah, I want to do it. A quick little break couldn't hurt. While working as a cashier, a customer accidentally tells you to keep over 20 and change. Do you let them know about their mistake or quietly keep the cash for yourself? Hey, they told me to keep it. You've invented a cure for a life-threatening illness and are the only person to do so. Do you give the cure away for free or sell it for a massive profit? Oh, so we can be like the guy that found that vaccine for AIDS, and now he's being all douchebag about it and is like wanting to sell it at an extremely high rate. We could be like that dude. Great. Hey, my genius deserves to be paid for. While at a concert, you notice there are much better seats that are completely vacant. Do you stay in the seats you were assigned or move up for a better view? Hey, nobody's in them, so I might as well. You find a wallet out in the street and looking inside find several $100s in proper identification. Do you keep the cash for yourself or make an effort to find the rightful owner? Finders keepers. Caught up amidst a riot in a shopping center, you notice people looting electronics from a store. Do you join them and take something for yourself or call the police and alert them? Between the busted glass and fire bombs, I'm sure they'll have bigger problems. You're at a job interview hiring someone when they offer you sex in return for the position. Do you sleep with them and give them the job or decline? Well, since I'm paying them and everything, it's the least they could do. While repairing a friend's laptop, you find photos of them cheating on their significant other. Do you tell their partner about it or stay quiet? I don't know what would be the bad choice. Here, probably stay quiet, right? Well, because if you tell the partner, it could cause a lot of drama. But if you stay quiet, then they'll be cheating on them forever, and I don't know. Okay. Hey, it's not my place to interfere with someone else's relationship. I don't know if that was the right choice, though. Oh well, it's just one question out of I don't know how many. As a famous athlete, you're offered $1 million to promote a product that you hate. Do you accept the money and lie or decline? Well, you accept the money. If people are stupid enough to believe advertisements, they deserve to be duped. On your way home from shopping, you notice an expensive item didn't get paid for. Do you return to the store and pay for the item or carry on home and forget about it? Maybe they should be more careful next time. Well, at a casino, the dealer gets distracted long enough for you to change a lost bet before it's taken. Do you tip the scales in your favor or accept what fate's offered to you? I'm going to cheat the dealer. It sure beats losing a bet. Well, looks like I only got 0 out of 10 right. I always knew I was a badass. There's not really that much to all this ethics stuff, is there? Now, if I were Sam, where would I put it? Oh, so I guess that one about the relationship thing? Keeping quiet was the bad thing to do. Okay. Nope, not here. Maybe there's one over on the table? Stale nacho scrap paper and a wad of bubble gum. Where's the goddamn pencil? Oh, what's this doing here? Oh, my favorite issue of Grey. I guess I could read it again. No, keep looking. You're wasting time. Where the hell could this pencil be hiding? Shit, it's not here. It's gotta be around here somewhere. I bet we could fit like 6 packs of pizza pouches in this thing if we could afford them. This pile of junk's already been scoured. I need to look somewhere else. Well, I'd kill for a nap right now. I've got work to do. What if you had one in your desk the entire time? That'd be stupid. You sure there's not? I see one on the desk. You already looked at the table, you said. Textbook, beer bottles, and a takeout container. Who's hiding all the pencils? Oh, what do we have here? Oh, my Pocket Pal. A Nintendo. Wow. I wonder if Sam's beat my high score yet. And Rasmus, man. No time for games. Find your fucking pencil. You're wasting time. Where on earth could this thing be? Aha, there you are. I found a pencil. Or Sam's pencil. Time to get back to work. Yeah, thank fuck for this. Hurry up. No more distractions until I'm finished. That's final. That's what you say now. Well, I've done better in the past, but I'm too beat to go on. Should be good enough for a decent grade, though. Maybe I can get a few bonus marks if I drop it off in his office tonight instead of handing it in during class. It's a long shot, but every little bit's gonna help. I grabbed my completed essay. Alright, let's drop you off downstairs in Professor McAllister's office. Oh, the asshole? Okay. The asshole's office. Oh, Professor McAllister's door's unlocked. Time to see if I can convince him to fork over a little extra credit. Huh, I guess he's not here after all. I guess he forgot to lock his door or something. I'll just leave my essay on the top of the pile for him. God damn it, I forgot to staple it together. Well, I guess I'm hunting for supplies again. What is this? A supply closet? Shh, I think she's coming. Put your shirt back on. I'm trying, it's cramped in here. Hold on, I just gotta zip back up. Damn it, don't lean on the door. Ahem. You needed something, Ash. I, came to drop off my essay. Got piles over there. I, needed a stapler. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, don't get huffy because we got caught. You were the one who was supposed to lock the door. I was supposed to lock the door. You were supposed to lock the door. It's your office. Yeah, which means you were the last one to use the door. Should I go or come back later or something? Well, no, why bother? Might as well mark your essay right now and get this over with. Come on over here and we'll get this settled. So this one's yours? Yeah, I guess so. What do you mean you guess so? God damn it, you just put it down. That's so stupid to say something like that. Yeah, I guess so. Alright. Also, you shouldn't grade that fast. Like, seriously? Like, that is so dumb. Well then, so how'd I do? It's probably the best work of yours I've seen in a while. Definitely worth at least 70. Right on, about time I got a decent mark. You consider 70 decent? There's something troubling me about it, though. You and that Sam kid, you share a dorm together, right? Yeah, just at the end of the hall. Why do you ask? Because I've read Sam's essay already, and now that I've read yours, I can't help noticing the similarities. In fact, they're almost identical when you compare them side by side. You're not suggesting that I plagiarized that essay, are you? I'm suggesting that they're uncannily similar. I'm more than a little disappointed, Ash. If you fess up to it now, I'll give you to the end of the night to write me another one. If not, I'm going to have to fail you out of the class. That's insanity. I didn't copy that essay. I couldn't have copied that essay. I just finished it tonight. You've got the only copy of Sam's paper and she hasn't been home all night. Well, where is she then? She's down at the Bluffs on a date, comet watching or something. You mean with Michael? He mentioned he was bringing someone with him tonight, but I didn't think it was a date. That's not important. Sam's down there now? Yeah, she should be. Alright then, you go down there and tell her to come see me immediately. If Sam's willing to agree your paper wasn't copied, then I'll have to reconsider the charges. I really hope you're not wasting my time here, Ash. I'm not, I swear. I didn't copy that paper. We'll see about that. Stupid hunk of junk. Hey, is everything alright over there? I'm sorry, what did you say? Oh, I was just asking if everything was working okay. You seem frustrated, that's all. Oh, it's just this old telescope of mine. It gets the job done, but I can't tell you how nice it would be to get a chance to work with real equipment. Is that stuff expensive? You wouldn't believe me if I told you just how pricey the real deal is. That's why I'm working so hard now. I know I'll never be able to afford it myself, but if I get a good job, then I'll at least have access to it. Yeah, but would you ever really be satisfied just using things that belong to someone else? I mean, you said it yourself, right? You'll never be able to own it. True, but it's like it is with the night sky. There's a lot of things I enjoy that I'll never own. Part of me wonders if maybe that's what makes them special in the first place. The sky's pretty clear, but I don't know if this thing's gonna work properly. We might not get a perfect view of the comet, unfortunately. Hey, that's not the worst thing. I mean, at least we're out here under the stars together. That's gotta count for something, right? Yeah, thanks for coming again, by the way. Nobody ever shows much interest in what I do, so I appreciate it. I'm gonna see if I can't get this thing to focus a little sharper. Hey, what do you say we forget the stars for now? Maybe we could just sit by the fire for a little while. Whoa, could you back up a little there? I need some room to calibrate this thing. I mean, that's what we came here for, right? Yeah, right. Oh, Sam. I've got to say something before this gets any worse. Actually, you could keep out of it, but whatever. Anyway. Hey, Sam. Ash? What the hell are you doing here? I thought you were gonna stay home and work on your paper. That's what I came to talk to you about. I finished it early and handed it in, but Professor McAllister is accusing me of cheating. He's saying I copied your work, that my whole paper's plagiarized. What? He can't be serious, can he? I mean, we write together a lot, but he can't honestly believe you'd steal from me. You wouldn't steal from me, right? No, of course not. I wrote that whole thing myself. I know that for a fact. Maybe we shared a few ideas or whatever, but that's only because we're so close. Professor McAllister says that he'll at least give me a chance for reconsideration if you'll go talk to him. You've got to help me out, Sam. I can't afford to fail. I was really making some headway with Michael, though. I think he really likes me. I want to help you out, but I don't want to blow my chance here either. Yeah, I understand. Oh shit. What do I say? It's hard to make like bad choices if I don't really know how it's going to play out. Because I know what's going to happen if I get her to leave. But then I wonder what's going to happen if I'm just like, forget it, and then I fail out of the class. Because wouldn't that create a lot of resentment, and then it makes the backstabbing later on make more sense? Then again, this game kind of doesn't make sense sometimes. You know what? I'm going to say forget about it. I'm going to see what happens. I'm actually curious to see what happens. Forget I said anything then. Just do your thing. It's only 1 class credit anyway. I'm sure I can make it up some other time. I can't let that happen, Ash. Who's gonna write the book with me if you don't graduate? Sisters before misters, right? Just do me a favor and make sure he doesn't leave before I get back. Okay, see, so it doesn't even matter what you say. Again. Yeah, of course. Alright, I'm trusting you. I'll be back in a jiffy. Just make sure nobody goes anywhere. Thanks, Sam. Hey, what are friends for? Hey, I've got to go run and do a favor for Ash. I'll be back in no time, I promise. Oh, alright. Just hurry back or you'll miss the big event. Got it. So I can leave, right? I can leave, right? I came all this way, I should just go. No! What is your problem? What is your malfunction? What are you doing this for? I'm surprised you made it, Ash. I didn't think you were going to come. Weren't you supposed to be finishing your work or something? Yeah, I got it done, but there were some complications. Sam should be able to sort it out for me, though. Hopefully. You two rely on each other a lot, huh? Yeah, I guess you could say that. The story usually goes that when one of us is in trouble, the others do some shortly after, too. It's funny how life's like that, isn't it? Sometimes when people are really close, they wind up sharing a fate. Your lives are so intertwined that what affects one invariably affects the other. Then again, I suppose that's true for everyone and everything, isn't it? In the web that connects all life, you can't shake one end without disturbing the other. Oh my god, this game can be so fucking preachy sometimes. Look at me ramble on and on like that. There's no need to be sorry. It's interesting to talk about. You have a really unique outlook on life. Thanks. Alright, let's see if I can't get this thing working properly. Nope, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. No sense fiddling with it anymore. It'll probably only get worse. Just gotta leave it and see what happens. No guarantees it'll work out. So what do we do now? Well, I guess now we wait. Come on, let's sit down for a minute. Are you cold at all? No, I'm alright. The fire's looking really nice tonight. Yeah. Don't say that! That's so fucking stupid! Oh my god! So's the moon. It's nice and bright. It's incredible. Nothing fills me with such stronger feelings. Well, almost nothing. I'm really glad you're here. Yeah, me too. Just feels perfect, you know? Like however we got here was supposed to happen. Do you believe in stuff like that? I don't know, it's hard to say. Is everything just random or do... This dialogue! Is everything... Oh, and the music loops. Did y'all hear that? It caught it. So, is everything just random or do we get a choice in how life turns out? I honestly wish I knew. Whether it's random or by design, either way, I'm glad this is where we ended up. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Nobody else I'd rather be with. Yeah, me too, but I'm gonna turn away because no. You're pretty shy, huh? I'm sorry? Don't be, I like it. Oh, you're gonna kiss anyway! See, this is what I'm talking about. What the fuck? Wow. Yeah, I felt it too. That's so stupid. Game, if I do something and it doesn't even matter in the end, then don't fucking give me the other option. You know what I mean? That's just shitty, and that's shitty too. Poor Sam. I swear to fucking God. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I got another achievement. Ah, good morning, baby girl. Sorry if the noise woke you. I'm an early riser myself, and I can't help but stir a pot of coffee. Here, let me bring you some. So how are you feeling this morning? Did the confession help get anything off your chest? It was an interesting experience, I'll give it that. Honestly, I don't really feel anything. Confessing doesn't rid me of the wrongs I've done. Having done it doesn't suddenly change who I am, you know. No, of course it doesn't. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? From here, it's about atoning for what you've done, whatever it is. You made a pact with God now, and He'll watch over you and guide you so long as you keep up your end of the deal. I can't force you to believe, but hopefully He'll reveal Himself to you before long. But enough about that. I want to talk to you about San Bernardino. What about it? Well, it's an awful long way to travel from Dubstown, don't you think? It's important to me to be there, I guess. But have you decided why yet? I'm not judging or questioning your motives. I just think it's something worth asking yourself. I made a promise that I'd do anything for you, so you don't need to explain to me none. San Bernardino's a means to something else, but you gotta know what that is. All I'm saying is that I want you to be sure of the direction we're going and the reasons for it. Am I sure of why I'm going to San Bernardino? No, I don't know. Well, that's a long way to come without a clue. Don't worry about it though, things will make themselves clear to you in time. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Just follow your gut and things will be fine. Speaking of San Bernardino, how are we getting there anyway? No offense, but this trailer doesn't look like it's too road ready. Nah, you're right. The old gypsy's gotten a little fat in her old age. She's none too fit for a road trip these days. We'll be riding in something a heck of a lot more stylish. I've got one heck of a vehicle. You're gonna love it, baby girl. It's the fastest, shiniest, most reliable hot rod you've ever seen. We've got a convertible? You bet we do. Well, that is, if we can get the keys back. What do you mean? Well, a couple months ago, got impounded at Mechanic Stands. It's that garage and scrapyard across the way, but I'm sure it's nothing a simple conversation can't solve. In fact, why don't you finish up that coffee and meet me there? No sense putting it off any longer, I suppose, right? No, I guess not. Alright then, see you in a bit. Where's coffee? Okay, that's ridiculous. He says he has coffee and then there's no whatever.